Welcome back, Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me to a new episode of Music with Nick. Today we got a marathon lined up by Roundabout. Thank you so much, Roundabout, for getting in touch with me about the marathon. And we have 4 tracks, actually, yes, 4 tracks, 3 audio and 1 video that we're gonna react to today. So thank you again for making the video happen, for sponsoring the marathon. You guys are the best. So we're gonna start it off with just 1 song from Spotify. All the rest is on YouTube. So we're gonna start it off with Traffic. I'm familiar now with Traffic. I mean, not everything, but I've done like a whole Traffic marathon. I've reacted to a lot of songs. This is Colored Rain from the Mr. Fantasy album. Let's see what year this was. This is a shorter song. Oh wow, 1967. That's literally the furthest I've gone back with Traffic, so that's kind of cool. And then we're gonna switch away from Traffic, and we're gonna do this band that I've actually never heard of. It's called, let's see if I get this right. It's called Wigwam. Wigwam, yes. We're gonna do Prophet and Marvelry Skimmer. These kind of like run together, these 2 tracks. So it's still 1 track because they bleed into each other. This is from their 74 album called Being. Then we're gonna react to Wigwam. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Wigwam. Planetist, also from Being. And then we're gonna do the live video from Wigwam, Grass for Blades. And this is a live in a studio for broadcast on Lie, which is a Finland's equivalent to PBS 1976. And also Roundabout told me that there was a significant change in, musicians. So just for the fans out there, I'm aware. All right, so let's boot it up. And so it is actually 5 songs, but it's just 4 tracks because one of them, number 2, bleeds into the 3rd and so forth. All right, so well, thank you so much again, everybody, for being here, for watching, for subscribing, for liking, all that good stuff. Thank you for your support. This is probably the last video that I'm gonna make before leaving to Mexico and then Germany. I'm very excited about this, going back to Germany in such a long time, and also going back to Mexico. It's been a while. So thank you guys. So I'll be right back with you guys with the music. Alrighty then, here we go with Traffic, first track that we're gonna react to. And I heard someone in the comment section saying, "Oh my god, your videos are so low, and the music and your mic," and let me know if that's true. It's only 1 person. I think I did reply back and said, "Hey, maybe check your system," because usually we never get any I don't want to call it complaints, but usually people are very, very happy with the audio. And so let me know if the audio is fine, because I've not changed any settings. Let me know if everything's up to code. All right, here we go with Traffic, Colored Rain. Here we go.
Yesterday I was a young boy, searching for my way, not knowing what I wanted, living life from day to day. Till you came along, there was nothing but an empty space and a place. Feels like colored rain. Colored rain, bring on colored rain. Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very different from the other traffic that I'd heard. This sounded way more it sounded literally proggy, like it reminded me of, you know, ELP and early Yes, you know. Maybe more ELP, especially since we just did that reaction of dun dun ding dum bum ding dum dun dun dun. I can't get that sound, that song out of my mind. Knife edge. And then I was like, is that the keyboard? And then was it, I don't know if it was a guitar with some weird distortion on there, because then I did hear the organ on this side. So maybe it was two different kinds of organs, you know. I mean, there's so many effects you could put through, and this was very interesting. 1967 traffic. I've always done more like middle 70s, like the reactions that I've done of traffic. It sounded a little bit proggy, but also a little bit psychedelic, a little bit like, you know, when you listen to the Doors, that late 60s sound, you know, that kind of vibe. Kind of short, on the shorter side, but I'm sure Roundabout used this one just, you know, to fill out the time, which I highly support, you know, because a lot of requests are like kind of like they come out on the short side. Usually I, you know, add something for you guys extra. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna switch now from traffic completely away to this awesome band here called Wigwam. Well, it's kind of the W is kind of hard to pronounce, being German, because it's, you pronounce it in German like a V, you know, like a yeah. So a V in Germany is a like it's super funny when I say Viking. I used to say back in when I moved here, I would say Viking, Viking, because the V you pronounce it as a V, like a W, and vice versa. So yeah, whenever there's a W, I have to kind of like think real quick, and then oh yeah, it's definitely not V, it's a V. Okay, so we're gonna go with Prophet, and then it's gonna switch over to Marver. Oh no, let me see. I can't read that. Too small. Give me 1 second. Marvelry Skimmer. Okay, Prophet and Marvelry. Jesus, it's late. I think my eyes are kind of like giving up on me today. But here we are. So let's pull up the video. Give me just 1 second. I do want to make sure that all the videos have no commercials and they're not going to get interrupted. So give me just 1 second. All right, and here we are. Here we go. And boom.
Ending consciousness led to one which stayed craft and live in spirit. In 100 years we'll seek each other for the first time. Land, times of lions in which the last of the chosen few stands lost in the space of the narrow.
I'm gonna rewind. This is so good. I love the bass. First of all, I love the voice. I love the way he sings. Again, I don't know why. Maybe I don't know. Even maybe the video that we did on ELP kind of got roundabout like saying, yeah, this is like ELP, but I'm gonna show them something in the vein of ELP, because it does remind me very much of ELP. I think because it does have guitar, but the dominant instrument is the keyboard and the organs. But that bass right there, you could hear like the attack, and it's very good. I that's all I can say. And it's so cool because it is a band that's not from around here, Finland, so maybe not everyone knows them. So this is what I like so much about the channel, that when you guys get exposed to completely new stuff, and stuff that you guys like, so I love that it has its like jazz vibe, but it is prog, and it's prog rock. It has really cool time signature changes at the beginning, like they're really interesting, and just the whole like feel, it's very polished. I love it. I love a band that's polished. So let's continue. I think we're still listening to Prophet, and it's gonna change. So I'm sure it's gonna let us know when it changes. Let me go back a little. Sorry, I want to give you guys the full solo here.
know how it feels down at the hills, chasing the blackbirds away. Oh, scarecrow getting nearer and nearer. Well, he could be a schizo or maybe a queer. We both know till we get it together. Forever, polluting turnips and beans don't have no money. You know how it feels down at the hills, chasing the blackbirds away.
Wow, man. I mean, there was this like kind of like cut, and then it changed to Marvelry. Now I got it. Marvelry Skimmer. And I love that the first part, like the Prophet, was pretty much very proggy, and like the like I love that kind of like Kansas vibe, kind of like, you know, Kansas does that on the keyboard, like very and there were a lot of like these time signature changes. Most of the time when I realize, because I don't hear them all, you know, but when the drums really change, I kind of like play along if I can, you know. I'm not a drummer, but just for fun. This was really good, you know, very good audio, very good quality, and very good prog, you know, just fun, great voice, great great keyboard playing, great drumming. The bass was always present, doing really cool stuff. Really cool band. Like, and this is the first time anyone has ever requested, you know, Wigwam. So I'm really happy that it's a new addition that maybe, you know, some people are gonna be like, oh my god, I haven't heard this ever. It always happens. It happens with the most, really literally with the most popular stuff. People are like, I've never heard this. Or I've heard this, the last time I heard it was 30 years ago. So it's kind of cool that all this community of people, everybody has had their journey, right? So maybe, you know, Roundabout's journey was about like this band, and I don't know, you know, his marathons. And then we have JK, and we have, you know, Michelle, and we have like all these different points of view, musical point of views. And that's what's so beautiful about this when we react to these songs, that you guys are also kind of like, wait a minute, like this is something I haven't heard, or this is something like that reminds me a lot of, you know. And I love that when you guys get going with your conversations, it's like all these like music professors, you know, by default, you know, getting into these conversations. And it's just really a pleasure to see and to be part of, you know. So okay, so let's boot up the next song by Wigwam. Give me a second. I have it. Okay, I do have to stop the video real quick to pull up the other song. Give me alrighty, here we go. So from same album, this is called Planetist. This is a little bit not as long, but after that we get a long video reaction. So here we go. That was beautiful. That would be something I literally would like put on, maybe slow it down a little bit and learn, because that was so interesting. Those eighth notes, like deedle doodle, the arpeggios, like deedle doodle 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 doodle, and then into 16th notes, very freaking interesting, and on the sax, played on the sax. Literally, it sounded very neoclassical, you know. Really, really cool, man. Man, I this one was so far. It was very short, but I think it was my favorite musical moment. For me, just for me, you know. So, okay. So now we're gonna pull up the actual video, and I do need to interrupt one last time. All right, here we go. So this is the big enchilada. This is the 10-minute epic we've been waiting for. So this is Wigwam, Grass for Blades, and this is live at Studio TV 1, Helsinki, Finland, 1976. All right, I'm ready. I'm so ready. Here we go. Let's try and make it louder.
Atomic Man in Boston use of money greens. That's where Lanús will scratch his chin as if to muse that all this winning meant to lose. But here it was, no time to lose, and try and find a way to fuse himself into the waiting queues of those still hoping for some news about anything. Take you fools, the captain balls, I will have your heads upon my walls. So rows of heroes crouch to crawls. They bomb the bamboo huts and the village halls. They smash ping pong bats with cannonballs as Alibaba sheiks and saws. They debag Goliath as he falls, and the Statue of Liberty climbs and mauls everything. Not too much, he will scream for Morel.
let's talk about this for a second. The way he was getting these effects is amazing because he was not using some sort of pedal. He was literally manually like changing the kind of like the frequency, like with a crybaby, you know, when you step on it, you get kind of like a different sound frequency. So that's why it does like this. And he was achieving that. I mean, it sounded just like, you know, like the keyboards have. I'm moving it right now. I wish I could film it, but it's like this wheel, you know, or sometimes it's some kind of like, I don't know, like a control, you know, but he was just doing it literally with the on the console. That's insane. And really great playing, and just fantastic. Really, really cool. Thank you. I'd never seen it this way. I've always seen, you know, keyboards that are way more. I mean, this is 76, so it's like what we saw yesterday as well with Emerson, like in Palmer. He had like this whole like booth, and he was changing cables. He looked like a phone operator, which is amazing. While he was playing, he was doing that. So I love this point of view. It's just, they're really good musicians here, and also for being, you know, from Finland, no accents. I wouldn't even know if it wouldn't have said in the description that they're Finnish. I would think they look like any other Englishman, you know, or American band. But I mean, because of the accent, you know, I mean, so yeah, just really cool. Let's keep going. Let me go back a little bit here. And that hat, awesome. Maybe a solo. amazing, that solo. Very tight, like the band, but the way he played it, very. I love the control. It was clean. It was just beautifully played, and man, that's what I like, you know. And he reminds me of Alex Lifeson from Rush, you know, the look, and that Gibson looks a fantastic. What a great band, really. What a discovery. Thank you so much again, Roundabout. And I'm sure you're going to get a lot of comments on this. Really, really cool. Let's go back. The voice comes back here. Man, nice technique as well. Very, very precise. Oof.
And it's still at large. Behind his smiles and his camouflage. Nice white coats and college grades. High blue suits and golden braids. And though I hope that smell just fades, it does not go but leads to raids on bamboo huts in the country glades where the people use the grass for play.
Man, oh man, that was amazing. Just wow. Like, what can I say? Wigwam is amazing. Really, really, what a great time. What a great song. This last one, obviously, all the other ones I loved, especially the instrumental one there, the fourth one, but this one killed it. What a great display of all the, and also the camera work was just fantastic. How they captured everyone, you know, the bass player, the guitar player, the pianist, the singer, the drummer, everything was just, they knew. There's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do here, film this. It was just wonderfully filmed and recorded and played. Just great. Thank you so much, Roundabout. This was a great idea. This band, Wigwam, also Traffic. I enjoyed it. That the short song at the beginning. Then the first song that had these two sections, very beautiful, Prague. This was, I guess, the least proggy song, the last one, but wow, did it work. You know, it was just a long, nice display of their instruments without too much changes, but I mean, I can hear what they can do. Then, of course, also Roundabout did say that they had changed the lineup. I don't think they changed their style. That would be, you know, I would have to like watch a little bit more or listen to their early albums. But the first, the one that we listened to, the 3 songs of that album was pretty proggy. And there were saxes on there. A beautiful, beautiful keyboard playing, just amazing. Just great, great display of the band. I think a great marathon to say like, that's what it is. Here, take a look. Thank you so much. I hope you did enjoy. Let me know. I mean, since it is a European band, you know, maybe it didn't make it to the US, but if it did, you guys let me know. I mean, I'm really not that informed, you know, so that's, I just love, you know, the walking in blind, being surprised, you know. So basically Roundabout told me about them being from Finland and stuff, so that's why I knew it. But otherwise than that, I wouldn't even know it. I wouldn't have noticed. But so let me know what you think. Did you like this? I'm sure you liked it, but what do you think? You know, what are you going to pursue? Are you going to go down a new rabbit hole? What are you going to do? The only bad thing about this is they're not on Spotify, and you know it happens to some bands. Let me just Wikipedia just real quick. Let's see. Oh yeah, have been a lot of members in this band. Let's see. Oof. A lot of guest musicians too. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So last album came out in 2005. They started in 69. Wow. Well, what a bummer that they're not on Spotify. I would totally, you know, because when you're in the car, you can't really play YouTube because it consumes so much data, you know. And with Spotify, you can just download the songs to your phone, and then you don't need any data. Like when you're on a plane or something, you just download the albums to your phone. But hey, this was great. Thank you so much, Roundabout, for this awesome marathon. Can't wait to see what you guys are gonna, you know, put in the comments. You know, what do you guys think? Let me know. And thanks again for being here, of course, for watching this music with me, and I do appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.